On June 9th, 1934, which was exactly 90 years ago to the day, Donald Duck was introduced to the world. So we're going to celebrate his 9 decades of existence with a video dedicated to the history of Donald Duck.
It's about time!
Hey, don't interrupt me, Donald. Donald Duck made his animated debut in the 1934 short, The Wise Little Hen. In the short, Donald is asked to help harvest and plant corn, but lies and says that he has a stomach ache and can't help. In this first appearance, Donald's famous hard-to-understand voice was performed by Clarence Nash. And design-wise, in this first appearance, Donald looks fairly close to his modern design. The most noticeable differences would be that he has a longer beak, a longer neck, smaller feet, and his hat is white and his bow tie is black. But oddly enough, in marketing for the short, his hat is blue and his bow tie is red, like how they are in his modern design. Donald's second ever appearance would be in the 1934 short, The Orphan's Benefit. In the short, Donald attempts to perform some, beautiful poetry to some children, but ends up getting straight up bullied by the kids. This short is most notable for being the first time Donald appeared alongside Disney's other famous characters, such as Mickey and Goofy. The short is also notable for giving Donald his explosive anger issues that he unleashes after being heckled and violently assaulted by the children. Donald's next change, which all things considered was fairly minor, was in his 4th ever appearance in 1935's The Band Concert. The only really noteworthy change in this design is that this is the first time he appears with his eyes being colored blue. Wow, what a big difference that makes. Now Donald's next change, which is fairly large in comparison to the last one, would come in the 1936 short Moving Day. In this short, Donald was redesigned to have a shorter bill, a shorter neck, and was made overall more cute looking. The next noteworthy Donald appearance was not in the form of an animated short, but was actually his first mascot costume, that made an appearance at the debut of Disney's first animated feature-length film, Snow White in 1937. And while Donald looks okay, I guess, Mickey and Minnie look kind of terrifying. In the early 1940s, Donald Duck had surpassed Mickey Mouse as Disney's most popular character. Alright, listen here, Donald. You interrupt me one more time and I'm gonna kick you out of this video, due to the audiences enjoying Donald's silly antics. Another factor that contributed to his popularity was the fact that animators were able to get more creative with Donald and his mannerisms. In contrast to someone like Mickey Mouse who had to be cheerful most of the time, Donald was able to get angry, like really angry. And during World War II, when Disney was asked to create a few cartoons that would rally up support for the war effort, Donald Duck was chosen to star in these shorts, instead of someone like Mickey Mouse, and I think that goes to show just how popular Donald was at the time. And the most popular of these wartime shorts would be a short titled Donald Duck in Nutsyland. In the short, Donald is seen as a worker in 1940s Germany under the rule of, Bad Mustache Man. Donald eventually snaps at the end of the short after being worked to exhaustion, and wakes up realizing it was just a nightmare. Overjoyed at this realization, Donald jumps out of bed wearing his American-themed pajamas, and runs across his American-themed room to kiss his miniature version of the Statue of Liberty, and announces how thankful he is to be a citizen of the United States of America.
Am I glad to be a citizen of the United States of America?
The short was very popular at the time, and the song included in the short, Der Fuhrer's Face, was so popular that the short had its name changed to that.
Wenn der Führer says, wie ist der Master race? Wie heil, right in the Führer's face.
The short also won Donald Duck his first Oscar, so that was pretty substantial. Through the late 1940s and up until the year 1999, Donald surprisingly stayed fairly consistent design-wise with little change here and there. You know, his hat changed here to blue and lost his buttons there, just small stuff like that. And his final noteworthy design change would come in 1999 in the series Mickey Mouse Works. And what would this change be? He finally got his red bow tie. Yes, the same red bow tie that appeared all the way back in 1934, for promotional material in his first ever appearance. And with this final change, Donald's design would be solidified, and he would keep the same design to this day. Until in the DuckTales reboot in 2017, where he would appear in this black sailor outfit with no red bow tie, but that was just a design change made specifically for the show, and Donald's main design would still be the design that appeared in Mickey Mouse Works. Alright, one last piece of Donald Duck lore before this video ends. On August 9th, 2004, and why they didn't do this 2 months earlier, I do not know. That would have been the perfect time. It would have been his 70th birthday. Anyways, Donald Duck was added to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. See, look, there he is. Michael Eisner also made an appearance, so that's pretty cool. So since this video is all about you, do you have anything you want to say, Donald?
Yeah!
Alright, go for it. Wow, that was very moving, or at least I think it was. And if you enjoyed this video, or Donald's speech, a like, subscription, and maybe even a comment would be greatly appreciated. And maybe you want to go watch some of my other videos, I'll have a couple linked in the description. And I'll see you next time.
Bye!
What did I say about you interrupting me, Donald? Well, I took care of that problem. Anyways, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.